Hello, I want to show you a quick demo of the roles and permissions for My Device Spot. So here we're at My Device Spot, we're going to log in, and we're going to choose a workspace. And since I have multiple workspaces, I can choose them. If you just have one, we automatically select it. So we'll go Sandbox. Just a quick demo of the quick overview is here's your list of devices. If we go into like mining truck, we have different dashboards for this. So if we go to like trailer status, there's kind of the trailer status. In configuration, we've got our plans and we've got connection information and the number of events used by this device for that day. And we've got an emulator, so kind of like the device type things in this section. Then we go down to Workspace. And Workspace is how we handle multi-tenancy, and we can add members to the workspace, and those members can have roles. And if we look at a role, roles have permissions, and we're going to take a deeper look into this once we kind of do the high level. So there's Workspace. Then we're going to go to Events Ingestion. This is where we define our telemetry definitions. So if you take a look at like Blues Wireless, so this is coming from Blues Wireless. These are basically the keys and everything of what they're sending over. And then here's an example payload, telemetry definitions. Then we have a concept of routes, which is a way to expose external systems, pull in external system events. And those routes can have optional payload decoders, which a payload decoder is just some JavaScript that's going to get run in front of the external system event to map it to it's called the canonical event, which is like the common model of our system. Then we come down here, we go to Monitor. Monitor is a managed Grafana. Grafana is a really good operational dashboarding tool. It's like our reporting engine. So if you take a look, I'll just show you a quick dashboard we've got for a mining application. This is kind of work in progress. But basically, a mine has an output of like, this is an aggregate mine, and it's like they produce tons per hour of aggregate. And this is on a connected belt scale. Belt scale has weight, RPM, so the speed of the belt. And then we're able to calculate how much weight is produced for that. And then we have API docs, which is our REST API documentation. Right now, we don't fully support customers using our API, but we are working on having that be something on the roadmap. So what I want to show today is the permissions. So I created some roles, and you can actually users create roles, and you have a role name, and then you choose permissions. And so some of the permissions are Grafana access, manage device, manage dashboard, manage event ingestion, manage workspace, view dashboard, and view API docs. So with these permissions, I created a couple of roles, so like account manager, system admin, developer, and viewer. And I am going to be just toggling on some roles for different users. So I'm logged in as this user, and the access to all devices, yes. And then it's got an account manager. So this user now with this permission can administer the members and also see the devices. But you notice you can't configure the device, and there's no emulator, so you just see this. This is just all you see for an accounts manager. If we give the user, let's see, developer, and then I hit refresh. So the way I have a developer set up is a developer can see event ingestion, because they're going to be working with telemetry definitions, routes, payload decoders, monitor, API docs, and then I also believe, they can also see the configuration and emulator, because it's kind of a developer thing. But this user can't actually administer members or users because it's just a developer. So if we go take a look at a different one, let's do a viewer. So this is the most stripped down user role for this. They refresh. And over here on the left, all they see is devices. If they click in a mining truck, all they can see is the dashboard. So all they see is the dashboard. And then the last role I have here is the system admin. And you can actually choose multiple roles. And we basically add up all of the permissions of the roles. So system admin will give you basically everything. So we'll be back. So like if we open side nav, we have all our menus. And then if you go inside, you can configure devices. So yeah, that is how we handle roles in My Device Bot. See ya.